Hi, my name is Paul. This is my first video, and I don't have the right equipment or voice for speaking. I also do not know how to edit yet. So I'm sorry in advance for making a crappy video. You might have to turn up your volume. So a couple of new people in the Discord I am in asked me to explain how to read GEX. GEX stands for Gamma Exposure. So I decided to make a video. This way they can replay it as much as they want, and maybe others will find value in this. Before I get into it, I'd like to give a free plug to a service I will reference here often, and that is Tradytics, link below. I will refer to Tradytics as TT. Excuse me. I absolutely love TT. It has become my edge and my crutch. I would not be the trader I am today without their tools. It is a paid sub-service, but in my opinion, worth every penny and more. Also, a quick plug for Roundtable Traders Discord I belong to, link below. It started as a small group of people who met online and other services, stuck together through several other communities, and eventually started our own because we had a working chemistry. The entire time we were teaching each other to be better traders. Now we think we have something to teach others. Our Discord is not a call-out service, and we don't charge for lessons. We just invite people to watch our conversations and ask questions once in a while. Discord has a small fee to join, but it's only to keep scammers out, which I can't stand. Alright, back to TT. They have their own Discord. Mr. E.T., one of their mods, is awesome with new people. I learned everything he has to teach, and then I began to focus more on GEX profile bars, as I will refer to as GEX bars. I got very good at reading GEX bars. Coupled with technical analysis, this became my edge. TT Discord uses a TT bot to pull up a lot of stuff available on the TT website, but it's not as detailed. The Discord I belong to, Roundtable Traders, also uses this bot, and we pay TT for this service on our Discord. I still pay for my own sub to TT because I love the web tools and how easy they are to read. Maybe I'll make a video, another video in the future, explaining how I use TA, technical analysis, and GEX. I also like to make a video about the reality of getting into trading for new people, about different kinds of technical analysis, price action, patterns to look for, obvious manipulation if you know what to look for, and other stuff. Okay, so let's get started. First, we will use a TT Discord bot to find GEX commands. Someone used to find us a random day for a GEX profile, and then we will check the chart to see how that day played out according to the GEX profile. This is how you backtest GEX. You need a Discord server that has a large enough population that runs GEX commands every day, like the TT Discord. My Discord is small, so we don't have enough people running GEX commands to backtest. So we'll be using the Discord search function to look. Alright, so let me pull that up. So this is my Roundtable Traders. So this is Tradytics, TT. First, let me show you how we put in a command. See, my Discord has a Tradytics command channel. So T hyphen GEX, let's say SPY, okay, space, you put in the year, the month, and the day. Now, this is so QQQ, SPY, SPX, they have 0 DTT expiration, so they have options that expire every single day. So on the last day, when you put in the date, you need to put in the expiration date that you're trying to find the GEX for. You know, stocks with weekly options have a Friday expiration date. Monthly options, you know, I think there's a Friday as well, but the point is you have to put in the expiration date as the last day. So we put in SPY. All right, and this is the bot I was talking about on our server. The TT Discord has the exact same bot. Okay, so for example, let's say we want to check, let's say Google. GEX Google 2024 hyphen month, and the expiration date for Friday is the 9th. So today is February 3rd, 2024. So we are looking for next week. All right. Okay, so before we start looking, let me explain to you the basics of GEX bars. So you may hear people say that red bars attract, green bars repel. This is true. At least the green bars part is true. They do repel. I guess the red bars attract. Don't really look at it that way. Red bars act as support and resistance. That's what you need to know. Also, the bigger the bar, the more effective it is. The smaller the bar, the less effective it is. Now you see, Google has a large green bar, 162.50. Now if the price is below it, that will be a big rejection. All right? And the rejection usually never reaches the actual price or the bounce. Never actually reaches. You will always look at the bar, at the 2 bars before it. See, 175.50. All right, that is usually the rejection. Okay, so look at SPY, large red bar at 480, big support. Okay, large green bar at 490, big support or big rejection, depending where the price is coming from. Green bars repel, so just remember that. So the price is below 490 and it's coming up, 490 will be your rejection. If the price is above it and it's coming down, 490 will be support. And now, that's how you can look at it, but really just remember, green bars repel the price, depending what direction the price is coming from. Red bars, support and resistance, right? And the bigger the bar, the more effective it is. Same thing with green bars. Here's the other thing you got to remember. The biggest level of support and resistance, or should I say bounce and rejection, is when you have a red and a green bar side by side. That is a much stronger level. Okay? So if the price is coming down, now we have a large bar 480, that we know that is support. And we have a pretty good sized green bar right below it. All right? So the price will not actually reach 480 because of the strength of this level. The combination of a red and green bar together is a very strong level. The price should never reach actually 480. And see, there's a little green bar here. The price will probably reach 482. Because don't forget, even though this little green bar is little, it is still a level of where the price gets repelled. All right. So the combination of the strength of this large red bar and the large green bar and the small green bar, and you have 482, which is a medium-sized bar of support. That is where the price should bounce at 482. Okay. So let's say this. So let's say. And we have a large green bar here, 490. If the price drops below 490 on Monday, this large green bar and the combination of all these green bars will repel the price and shoot it down. But now we have a combination of a red and green bar here, right? That is supposed to be a bounce level. Now it's a tug of war between this large green bar and all these green bars pushing the price down, and the combination of a red and green bar below pushing the price up. So which is going to win? We might get stuck here. 489, maybe 488 to 490. We might just bounce around there until something changes. All right. So let's say Google here. 162.50, right? So that is a major rejection level. Let's take a look at Google. So this is for the next week. Let's look at Google right now. Let's go to a more manageable time frame. Let's say 30 minutes. All right. So where's Google now? 142. So let's go back. Oh, we're in Discord. Let's go back. 142. All right. 162. Okay. So 142. We're around here. We're just below this red bar, right? Let me look at Google again. So Google got down to 138, right? Nothing here. No. So, this is next week. So I don't know. Let me see. Let's take a look and see if we can find any searches that were done for Google. We search up there. So GEX Google. All right. See, people have done searches. The last one was done on the 31st. All right. Not very useful. Okay, no one's done any searches for Google. That will be useful for Friday. Let's look at my server. GEX Google. Oh, it looks like I did a search. Well, okay. So yesterday was the 2nd. Okay, so what's this way? Oh, okay, so the 6th. Oh, no. Oh, that's 23. All right, so no one's done any. We can't do any back testing on Google. I'm sorry, because no one has done any searches. But let's go back to my. Let's analyze this anyway. What we have here. So it's a 142. This is next week, right? So we are below 143. So 143 and 144, I see the combination of a green and red bar. This is a rejection level. So if we open below 143, these two bars will reject the price, and it should come down to 140. What is the ATR of Google? Well, $3. I mean, $6 was Friday. That was an unusual day for a lot of stocks, but the average true range of Google is $3.50. So at 142 down to 140, that's let's say 143 down to 140. It's about $3. So Google can drop, down to 140. We have a level right here at 140, a technical level, 140.11, right? That lines up with what? 140 is red bar here, right? So don't forget, red bar is support. So these two bars will push it down, and these green bars, once the price gets to 142, which it is now, will push it, repel the price further down into here, and then into support of 140. So we can expect Google very possibly go down to 140 Monday. The only way Google's going to go up if it gets above 143. Once it gets above 143, now you have a green bar 142, and you have a green bar below it, okay, and a green and a red bar below that. Don't forget, if it gets above 143.50, I say, this could push the price past 144. This combination here, let me see if I can capture this and draw on it. This combination here of red and green, and this combination of red and green, could push the price past 143.50 and past the 144 bar. Could be enough strength to do it. And then where will we land? possibly 147. Next red bar. That could be the high. So let's look at the chart again. Oh, for 147. Well, other than that, I don't see any technical levels. Let me look on this. 147. Well, we have a profile here, 146.50. 144. You know, possibly, you know, maybe it'll just go to 144, 144.45. It could be just a short stint. You know, let's look at this again. Is there a 145 level? Yeah. You know, remember I said the green. What is it? The green and red act as a level. These are small. That could be enough to stop the price from advancing. So that we could go to 145. Could be a very short stint up. You know, the other option is here. Let me erase all this. The other option is we go here, right, from open, and since this is support, it could give us a little bounce. And it could, and now once we get past the green and red level, the little bounce will be propelled up. You follow me so far? I hope. All right. Let's look for another stock. Let's look at let's see. I'm in the NVIDIA, right? Everybody's one. Well, let's look at SPY. First, let's look at SPY for Friday. Let me explain to you what happened on Friday. How we're able to predict. How I was able to predict what would happen on Friday's action. Let's look at GEX SPY. See, I've done some searching. Let's see here. Okay, so we want something. Thursday was one. We want anybody's done searching on Thursday for the next day. That's what we want. Let's see here. Thursday was the 1st, right? So the 1st. Here we go. 10 a.m. Now, here's what you have to remember. No, that's not the one. That was yesterday. That's the one. Yes. Okay. So you have to remember, the GEX updates 1 hour after open. Sometimes an hour and 20 minutes is usually late. Sometimes it's late. So whenever the GEX updates 1 hour after open, all the GEX profiles change for that day and for every expiration date in the future that you want to check. The GEX profiles change every single day about 1 hour after open on the TT service. Okay, so this means when the GEX updates 1 hour after open, it is already predetermined what the rest of the day and the next day are going to look like. If you're checking 0 DTE, you know, like SPY and SPX and QQQ, it's already predetermined. Okay, I pulled this up Thursday at 9:38. Well, this is in the PM, but we want something early in the morning. Hold on. Well, I don't use the bot often. I do use the website more because I have access to that website. It's easy to read. Well, let's see. Oh, shit. GEX SPY. Alright, so we want something on the 1st. Okay. And we want we want it in the morning. Okay. Early as possible, preferably. Alright, well, this is what we do. And we want to check it for the 2nd. Here we go. 9:44 a.m. Somebody ran this command on Thursday morning at 9:44 a.m. my time. Okay, that's short. It's a little over. It's more than an hour after open. But here's what it looked like. Right, it was predetermined what Friday is going to look like. Okay, let's look at this. Capture this, and I'll explain what we saw on Friday. For Friday, so we have this large 480. Okay. You know the price is not getting dropped, not dropping before 480. Okay, let me zoom in a little. Okay, we have this combination of red and green. Okay, and so we could tell that this red bar is 487. All right, we have a combination of red and green. Okay, the price dropped on Friday, right? Let's go to SPY. Where did the price drop to? 489, right? Where's 489? 487, 489, 489. That's 489 right there. Each bar is $1, right? On the SPY. Okay. So we have a combination of all this red below us. Not getting below 487. Not only because it's a huge red bar, it's because we have this combination of red and green here that acts as a stronger level of rejection. So what did I say? The large bar, the bigger the bar, the more effective it is, right? And red bars act as supporting resistance. Large bar, smaller bar. Or smaller bar, smaller bar, smaller bar, smaller bar, smaller bar, smaller bar. Okay, and that was 490. So that's 489, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96. Right here, 96, right? So what happened Friday? We knew on Thursday the price was not going to go below 487. Did I expect a V bottom? No. Usually I look for a lower high, a higher low. Then I have a very good idea we hit a bottom. Okay, but I didn't expect a V bottom. Those are pretty rare in SPY. It happen all the time in other tickers, but on a SPY, a V bottom is fairly rare. Okay, so we do know that this large bar is going to push the price up because that is support. It's more effective because it's large. And it's going to push towards a smaller red bar that is resistance, and that's going to push towards another smaller red, even smaller red bar, even smaller resistance, push to the next smaller bar, even smaller resistance, and so on. So we knew Thursday this was going to be a all-day melt up because each bar above was acting as resistance and each bar below was acting as support. But the resistance got smaller and smaller and smaller the further we went up. I hope that's clear. Okay, so that's how we knew what was going to happen on Friday. That's how I knew. That's what I shared with my Discord group. Not everybody believed me. I understand it is hard to believe that we're going to have that kind of move. But look at where we got the next green bar. So that's 496, 497, 498, right? 498 is right here. 487 is right here. Red and green combination. Very small red and green combination. But this is a price that has been petering out the further up it went. So the small combination of this red and green was enough to stop the price. And look at this. This 496 red bar is bigger than this 494 red bar. Let's also know the clue. The price was stopped there. Okay, so that was SPY. I hope that was helpful. Let's find ourselves SPY for Monday. Let's analyze that. Where am I? Okay. Let's go to our server, T commands. Okay, let's look at, so look, T dash GEX space SPY space 2024 dash month 02 day is 05, right? And the 5th is Monday. Okay, so Monday, all right. Let's let me see. We'll look at SPY now. 496, right? That's where we said 496. SPY is at 493. Excuse me. Let's look at some technical levels. All right, I have a 491 line here. I like to use 4-hour chart a lot. Let's look at the 4-hour chart. By the way, let me show you something on the 4-hour chart. You see this channel? We just hit the top of that channel. Let's look at, well, almost hit the top of that channel. See, there's the midline. I mean, the midline of the channel, not the top. The midline of the channel. Very close to the midline. Okay, so yeah, we could expect a pullback maybe to 491. Okay, maybe 490. 488 was a huge level. That was 488 was the daily Fibonacci extension level. It hit it on Friday, like almost on the nose. All right, and yes, if you look at my daily, hold on. If you look at my daily, yeah, I have Fibonacci level going pretty far. Let me fix this. All right, so the yellow Fibonacci extension is on the daily. The green Fibonacci extension, well, since I'm at it, I'm going to show you, is since the COVID lows, right down there. All right, let me see. Let me mark that for you. Nope. Nope. This tool. Right down there, see? COVID lows. And then there's the high right here. And then the lows right there. All right, and so that is how we came up with the really big Fibonacci extension. 509. That is the next target. These now 6108% as referred to as the golden ratio. Good chance we will reject that, and who knows, we'll go back to maybe 457, something like that, or 460. That's a possibility. All right, so let's go back to the 4-hour. Now that's my analysis for that. But anyway, as you can see, this channel has been respected the entire time, and we made this, bounce rotation of the low of the channel. All right, and we got that. So where are we going to go? Oh, let's see. Nope. Those we're at. I know this is not supposed to be a technical analysis video, but I'm on it. I'm doing it. So where are we going to go? Possibly here. We could possibly bounce around like this. You know, maybe this time we'll go like that. We'll see. All right, go back. Let's go back. So Monday. Let's look at Monday again. Let me look. I have a lot of different charts. Okay. I like to look at 5-minute and 4-hour. All right. So Monday, we're at 493, right? We have technical levels here, 491, 491, yeah, 491. Well, the bottom, Friday's bottom is also possible. I don't think it is, but let's look at the GEX. Where I do with it? Ah, son of a bitch! Launched this way actually. Okay. All right. So what we're looking at here, let's capture and draw. What we're looking at here is 490 right here. 494 right here. Okay, that's 488 and 487. Now we are between right now 490 and 494. That's a terrible line. There you go. 490, 494. Both levels of repulsion. Both large green bar repels the price. Large green bar here, you know, bigger than these two, repels the price. Okay? We're not going above 494. Why? The only way we go above 494 is if we open above 494. If we open below 494, this green bar and this little red bar and this green bar, they're going to repel the price that way. All right? This green bar will repel the price that way. So it is possible we chop around here. Also, one more thing. You see this right here? This is pretty much an empty space. I've noticed this, and I think for the most part it's true. These empty spaces, GEX spaces, are difficult to get through. Not impossible, but they provide a lot of resistance or support, depending for the price. So essentially, if this is 493 right here, if we open below 493, there's a good chance that price will get pushed further away from this because of the empty space and because of the GEX, green GEX bar. Now then we hit 490. What's going to happen to 490? Well, it should repel, right? But we have, if we get to 490, I understand you have a bunch of green bars above you. Okay? Green bars repel, and you have a, okay, let me clean this up. Okay, and you have a combination, a compilation here of green bars pushing the price, if it gets to 490, pushing the price this way. So it could go past 490. We could see 489. We could see 488 because all these bars, if the price gets low enough, all these bars are getting above the price, and they're pushing the price further away. And the strength of all this combination of all these green bars above your head, could push us through 490. But we have this combination of a red and green bar. Don't forget I said red and green bar combinations is a strong level. You know, it's not impossible to get through. This is all market makers, by the way. You should understand, this is big money buying, trading complicated option strategies to create this. Okay? This is not the market makers manipulating the price action. This is people who are creating complicated option strategies that spend millions and millions of dollars to set up this, make this setup to make sure the price does a certain thing. The market makers are a tool for the big money that are creating these GEX patterns. Okay, if we can see this, you can be sure the people who are spending billions of dollars can see this as well, and they're creating these situations. Okay, so this is why I say it's predetermined ahead of time. You know, the big money, the people who are manipulating the market, they're the ones that are using the options to control where the price goes. So understand, this is not market maker manipulation. This is big money manipulate. I don't think market makers give a shit, but this is big money manipulating the money, the money market, money. Yeah, right. You know what I mean. This is manipulating them to control the price with option strategies. You know, I don't know how multi-legged option strategies work, to be honest with you. But if you had billions of dollars to spend and you want to make sure the market makers do a certain thing, then you create certain strategies to make market makers do a certain thing. All right, market makers are just, you know, I don't want to get into the whole thing, but market makers, you know, the whole thing is about being delta neutral. So they buy and sell shares and options to facilitate option trades, while at the same time try to remain delta neutral. So that means that they have to buy to maintain delta neutral. That's what they'll do. They have to sell to maintain delta neutral. That's what they'll do. So it is a deep rabbit hole. I'm not even going to make a video on it. You're going to have to look into it yourself. But anyway, so that's how it is. That's how it's working. Let me see it.